Yeah, and also
We're not even monetized, so you know.
So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
like burying the body wasn't that bad. It was the cleanup afterward that
Yep,
sucked.
yep, we're live.
yeah, it wasn't that. Oh, why?
Okay.
Hello, everybody, and I haven't done this on YouTube since
I'm
longer than last year. I can't even remember the last time. Yeah, if
Oh,
you don't
man.
know who we are the JesterCast. We typically do this on Twitch, but for this time we are doing this on YouTube. I am your host, the Court Jester. You may have seen my YouTube shit. And, y'all, we're doing this on YouTube now, so you want to introduce yourselves?
Go down the list.
Jack,
Right,
Jack, you're the starter.
Well, I'm Chack Attack. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm Chack Attack. You might have caught me on YouTube, maybe under my moniker Chack Attack 8. I also do song covers and can comp with them.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
nothing's coming to mind.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Cat?
Oh, hi. I'm drunk. Kidding. Anyway, hi.
Man.
My name is Kat. I have 2 channels on this thing called YouTube, and I usually do like random little memes here and there. Just do editing and Kitty and Hello Kitty animations. Look at them. They're so cool. Now be quiet.
And as for me, I go by M. Yeah, it's had a name change since recent. EXE voice that I have been trying to keep a surprise from everyone.
So, there are some settings that I'm gonna have to like tinker around with if I'm gonna be doing this more on YouTube. But
Yeah. If it's shitty, it's
Understand.
the blame court.
yeah, I have shitty internet.
Yeah, we'll get it.
All right. And we have quite the show for this week. In fact, we actually have quite a few things planned.
Of course. Let me get it pulled up first. I didn't expect you to put on the spot. Oh my god. Okay, so basically it's about it's a horror, of course, because I'm a horror. Your blood, anything, not
Oh my.
A couple days ago, my good friend Andy sent me this pin. She actually came up with the.
Wait, do we have more?
Honestly, I think it's throughout the years, so honestly, I don't have.
Yeah,
True.
I will be. It's really well done.
Andy is just
Thank you.
arm is really starting to. Oh man, that's okay. There they are. Let's see.
Oh.
That's the original.
Wait to the most recent
Right.
Joker.
So many of them.
What?
Yeah. So I'm thinking
Why
maybe
is
we should.
one of them bald?
Yeah. So I'm thinking maybe we should.
This is
We're doing.
I
Are
am
we?
loving what
Wait,
Jack is
wait.
dealing with.
We're
He
doing.
is
We're
really
doing.
like.
We're doing fuck Mary Kill to
He's like-
Joker.
He's like the live action Grinch, you know.
Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got that. The moment you said it, I was like, fuck Mary Kill. Who?
I'm seriously loving what Jack is dealing with this thing right now. He is like, oh my goodness.
Going
He's
through
like,
something. It's okay. It's fearless, right?
Yes. So it's a typical layer ranking of S, A, B, C, D, and F.
But anyway, I'm talking about Cameron.
I know.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's starting in 1940
Cannot
with the very first.
40.
Yes, 1940.
Oh boy, so you know what they say about the classics. You really can't, you know.
No, but not the best foot forward in my opinion. Diabolical mindset that we're.
I mean, yeah.
And yeah, I know we all got to
He
start
was
somewhere.
the original, so
Yeah, I know we all got to start somewhere. But you know, all I'm saying is compared to the others.
True. Okay. Because it's the first time we ever see him, so I'm gonna give him also a C. Even though he's a classic, I feel like in this era, this is the first time we see him on screen or like ever. So
I'm more inclined to give him a B, just because, well, one, I'm not that familiar with his very first. Not looking ahead on this picture that belong in the C and D categories. At the very least, appearance and just the
Okay, so we have two
Ooh,
Bs and we have two Cs. How do we break the tie?
up to be them because it's a classic.
All right. Fair enough. Okay.
It's up to you, Court.
No.
That may have also been a classic, but I don't even, as we all know, we do it. Do I even need to compare this? Do I even need a comparison of what this Joker looks like compared to?
Focus on how the Jokers stand on their own rather than. But anyways, for me, when it comes to the 66 Joker, he's just so goddamn damn energetic. So, and I don't know, just the way he performs the character. I don't know. It was like it was kind of like a breath of fresh air compared to like how he might not be as threatening.
No, okay, I might give that one a bit of a look, cause might give that one a bit of a look. But I comedy and nothing else because they didn't know what superheroes were back in the day.
True.
Stuff like Batman. No.
But well, to me, I just looked up a picture of him. He looks absolutely insane, and I like that. Since even though it would scare me, because back when I was a child, I was fucking scared of everything. But I think that I would give this like a B because he looks very cool, and I would watch this, and I'm going to after this. He looks cool too.
From a few TV commercials I watched back then. Ugh, do I
What
even
did?
need the
No,
do
I
I even
know.
need the do I even need looks? Do I even Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Except this one looks like him, so I'm gonna have to set that one tier less like him than anything else.
Okay. I mean, Jack, what do you think?
Hmm. I mean, I have some nostalgia bias for this, just because. Well, and I'm also just coming from the perspective that I'm just making the fantastical heroic stories. And the TV show definitely reflected that and stand out, if not iconic depiction that stands on its own in a different light. But that's, I don't know. I like and put this depiction of the Joker, if that were possible.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can get with that.
Yeah.
His work.
Yeah.
Movies.
Yeah,
Lord.
definitely one of the darker, well, starting to get really, really dark in terms
Oh
of the
Lord.
Joker's depictions, and as well as comics around in general at the time, because Dark Knight changed so much in the school of comics at by that time.
True.
Yeah, when he actually put out good stuff.
Roast him right now.
Oh, and as far as
Why
the
do you
broad
think
shoulders
Batman?
cat, it's the
Damn Batman!
Says the same thing. Oh. Oh. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know. Like I said, I still haven't got anything with him. I'm looking at pictures of him on Google, and it's like I don't know. He has like very broad shoulders, and it's upsetting. He looks like a JoJo's Bizarre Adventure character before it even came out. It's weird to me. Which I'm
Yeah.
big.
So yeah.
Yeah, it did come
Or
out at that time. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it does say.
yeah.
Help it. I'm so sorry.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, but
Could not help it.
Anyways, on to the actual ranking of the Joker.
I'm just gonna.
Did with this guy, like, they knew how to make him funny. They knew how to make him threatening. Like, it was definitely a different version of Joker, and was the beginning of us seeing that dark, twisted psychopath that we're on, the clown prince of crime that we have today. Like, he's not, he may not be as colorful as we're familiar with. Like, like the color is kind of like sucked out. Plus the difference. I can respect that. So, I'd have to say either
For me, I honestly think that. Oh my goodness. You know, I think Kat's right about this. About the. I couldn't help it. All right. But anyway, for me, I'd honestly think that, like, honestly, you want my opinion, it's got to be A tier as well. As Court mentioned, there's hilarity, although honestly, Kat, I can't believe you're still.
So
Oh my
wide.
goodness. They are. Like, why are you shaped like a
That comic looked just as big.
like Jesus Christ? Do you have to walk sideways when you walk into a door? Anyway.
I mean, his entire body.
Yo,
I
Look,
mean,
it was
yeah,
the
like you
80s.
like.
It was the 80s, man. Shoulder pads were all the rage back then.
bro, I
I
would never wear
know.
shoulder pads in my life.
Just be glad he
But yeah,
wasn't
but
wearing leg warmers.
one time,
Oof.
I had to quote that line.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Anyways, Jack, where do you stand?
Well, I'm approaching more from how much it added dimension characterizations, and this version of the Joker also being somewhat retired or in a comatose state until he came out of it. Even worse, at least according to everyone in the series, or characters in the series, and I how psychotic and unhinged he could be. Now we should really roll with this more.
Hell yeah. Alright. Alright, now we go into gonna be honest.
Miss Jack Nicholson. Wait,
No, the Jack
Not
Nicholson
yet.
came out a year later than the
Not
Tim
yet,
Burton
wait, no,
film.
not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Sorry.
Okay. This is probably one of my favorite versions. The way they wrote him was absolutely ingenious. And it was interesting as it showed one of the few times we saw his backstory. And the cool thing about it is that one way, sometimes I remember another. If I'm gonna have a pass, I prefer it to be multiple choice. So we don't even know for sure if this is truly how he became the Joker. It's kind of, as much as I love the movie when we get to that, my god, that scene where this is probably an S rank. This is an S for me, in my opinion.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say story. Just one interpretation of it. So I would say yeah, just like Court, I would have to put this in on Cat. Not only that, there's a lot of ways this could have ended, but they had to go with the Joker's origin route, which is only one interpretation.
Well, I mean, I still don't know. I Joker has on people, but since
Joker, then certainly the Killing Jokes Joker um, uh, ran with that new landmark and I think elevated it to create perhaps the modern Joker that we're familiar with today. The most psychotic, the most biased for liking this comic just because it's also the one of the monologues from it that Troy Baker used to
One bad day brings out
one
the
bad
worst in
day.
all of us.
Exactly. And just sends chills. It just sends
In Mark Hamill's Joker voice, if you want him to. For all of us, please.
All right. Actually, the that actually was one of my favorite things about watching the film version of The Killing Joke. Actually, hearing Mark Hamill say that speech and how memories are repulsive little beasts, and he's like, that's just so good. Monologue. Of course.
Yeah, I can hardly wait to hear his.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course.
Here goes.
Here we go. Here we are. I'm getting it up. It's coming up. Okay, here we go.
remember it was bad internet.
Yeah, I know.
So, I see you received the free ticket I sent you. I'm glad. I did so want you to be here. You see, it doesn't matter if you catch me and send me back to the asylum. Gordon's been driven mad. I've proved my point. I've demonstrated that even from where I am, just one. You had a bad day and everything make me want to puke. I mean, what it is? My point is, I went crazy. When I saw what a black, awful joke the world was, I went crazy as a coot. I admit it. So why can't you? You're not unintelligent. You must see the reality of the situation. Do you have to have my telegraph poles that earned their war debt creditors? Telegraph poles! You're struggling for. It's all just a monkey.
Yo, put him in there.
Hashtag Court Jester for
Who's your
Yeah,
new
man.
Joker? Court Joker. Yes. Let's go. Convince me. You did. You're going to Hollywood.
you have no idea.
All right.
Well, I'm gonna give it a.
Oh man.
All right. So next up, we have 1989's Jack Nicholson Joker from the Tim Burton's Batman. Fantastic Joker.
Oh,
Listen, if there's anything higher than S, you better put him there. And Devil the Pale Moonlight, yeah. Ever dance with the devil pale? Yeah. Everybody says S. We just move on. It's fine.
Yes. I make art.
But I say S.
Yeah.
Jack Woody. Menacing to hear from Joker.
Yeah. What do you want? My
I
face
hate that.
on the $5 bill.
Actually, that would be fire. If it's, I would love to trade that currency, Joker currency. Well, what?
Can you imagine if Mark Hamill actually did that for like a cameo saying, "Ooh, Ashley"?
oh my
Bro,
God.
listen,
Again,
I
for
would-
a cameo for a character.
I
for
would
just
literally
one
eat
episode.
myself.
Yeah. That.
Bro, bring him into this cast.
Well, we still can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get help.
All right. Well, no, it's still the same redesign. Why did they suck all the color out of his face?
No,
Man,
he
why'd
kind
they
of
have
looks
those
like.
dead doll eyes?
True.
I mean,
Like he
it
literally. Ooh.
works exactly to make him more disturbing for sure. But 92, because 1992 had some what would you call it? References or callbacks to the more. I mean, I think it just hit the right
Yeah.
balance. But 1997 was like full on. Remember 1986, 1988? Yeah, no, we want to go more than that for
Oh
that
God,
series.
Scarecrow was
And-
terrifying.
Stop.
It
No,
was.
you're giving
Oh.
me no. That I'm gonna have nightmares.
In the direction of Adam West again, and again.
Oh yeah, because he actually looked classy enough in the 92 series, and as much as they were trying to do some callbacks for 1997, I don't know. I felt like that one was kind of lazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just like, we need another Joker. Just literally look like.
But I mean, it was still a pretty good show. And it's still Mark Hamill's Joker, which I love. Plus, it gave me a line that I still quote this day. If you have to explain a joke, there is no joke.
Hmm.
So yes, but just a bit lower.
I would agree with that.
All
Yeah,
right.
I see that.
Okay, next we have 1999's Joker, Joker done by Alex Ross. I'm not too familiar.
Iconic. Here, I'm gonna post it. This iconic pic. Wait, no, that's not right. Hang on. Sorry. Comics over the years have made references to it, but yeah, that's all. That's about all I know.
Yeah, I guess with this one, the lag is bad. Bad. I'm going to fix it next week. I'm gonna get this fixed.
Yes. Wait. Well, from what I see with this picture right here, it looks cool to me, and also the painting. I think
Alex Ross
and
is
what they're doing.
known very realistic with everything, facial features, textures of clothing, everything.
A story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll put him. I'll put him before Cesar Romero.
Hmm. Um. Hmm. I'm teetering between B and A just because, for one, I mean, Alex Ross's work is god tier. And this picture has been referenced, or yeah, this picture, this pose has been referenced so much. Look that Joker always went for is a major D kind of look. I mean, it definitely sells it on that. And definitely reminds us of that as to why it's such a look. So, uh, hmm, I don't know. I'm fine with either with it either being classified as a high B or even low A. So whatever.
Yeah. Oh God.
Put it in low A.
Oh right.
Oh yeah, the Joker from the 2004 animated series. I'm gonna be honest.
Why is
The
his hair so
Batman
long?
redesigns. Look at the Batman.
Oh my God! Because look at him. I can't even take him seriously. Look at his profile.
Yeah.
No.
Not to mention the fact that they
Hmm.
they decided to have Kevin Michael Richardson be his, but I'm not sure he was the right choice for him for this.
I'm
Hmm.
sorry.
I mean, yeah, very new directions for most of these characters, including backlash that they were trying from a lot of fans and viewers that they were trying to make this Joker. They were trying too hard to make this Joker. So it was a good thing later on when that when characters were given slight redesigns here and there, that he was able to switch to something a little bit closer to his classic look with the suit. Even as I mean, it just seemed like everybody in that show could do some form of kung fu. I mean, it was nuts. I mean, this was definitely the most agile that this Joker has ever been. But I'm glad though that yeah, later on with the redesign, his hair looked less like dreadlocks and just looked more big and messy.
My God. Look.
Oh yeah, right. Back when Batman had the pointed chin. Later on, they gave him a square.
Look at Alfred. He got a peanut head. No, I'm giving this. I'm giving this
I
a
can't take
C.
Alfred's mustache. I say, sir,
And would you
you may think
believe
you
that
own
this
that, but you're
version,
not.
this version of Alfred was voiced by Alistair Duncan, same guy who does. Ooh, let's see. Uh,
Oh.
Oh my god.
I didn't know that was him because I never heard him do an American accent before.
Oh Lord.
So different.
Whew. I'm
Oh my god.
crying.
I'm I'm more inclined to put in the low B, high C tier just because I don't know. I mean, kind of cool, but then older me now thinking kind of, I don't know, man. Did I really like this when I was a kid?
Yeah, that they wouldn't make your. I just was never on board with them. Like,
Hmm.
is that.
Hmm.
Yeah, and also he has no shoes. Jail.
Yeah, who you think you are, Rapunzel?
The writer.
You got yourself.
Frying pan in there.
You guys thinking about how you have a
What's going
dream?
on?
Oh god. All right.
Lord have mercy.
Now we go to 2008 with the.
I can tell what your ranking you're gonna give based on the tolerated word you use.
Yeah.
Barely succeeded, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Time, but I don't think I've because I'm not really in. I wasn't really into like the Joker until way later, like now. So I mean, based on what I'm seeing on the side, he kind of looks like a 3 if you look hard enough.
Hmm.
I cry.
Oh my god. But yeah, this Joker, in my opinion, it just kind of felt like everyone was trying to be funny. Funny. And when you're a clown as show, can you tell I'm not the biggest fan
Yeah,
of this
and there go the
show?
shoulder pads. Yeah, I can tell. I can see that. The shoulder pads are getting me again. No.
Swetsuki asks
So I
which
give it a C.
yeah. Swetsuki asks which Batman series do you like personally? Me personally, I would definitely have to say either Batman the Animated Series or or the TV show Gotham. Like those two are, in my opinion, probably my favorite.
But go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say that I'm still a Hamill fan through and through, cause
That's true.
yeah, cause I don't know, but that I don't want to say anything yet until we get to them.
Okay.
But as far as I could appreciate what they were going for, which definitely took superhero ensemble shows to new heights, especially with shows like that, with and infuse it into most of these characters that came from as campy as they were back then. So I can appreciate what they were trying to go for. Idea, but execution wise, I don't know. They were like you said. I think I stopped following it after maybe the first or second season
Wow.
because they also were trying to go non-traditional. They were trying to pull up, re- um, man, what's the word I'm looking for? Um, unknown or unique characters that hardly get any kind
Yeah.
but otherwise, yeah. I mean, good episodes were few and far in between for me too. So, goes, um,
Yeah.
doing a pretty decent job because prior to this, in the Batman animated series, he voiced Jack Ryder and um, to be the Joker for the next depiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Check out the if you can check out the. So wait, Cord, you put it in the C tier?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Yeah. Why do we sound so sad? We should say yes.
Well, I don't know, because again, to life, which was definitely distinct, and definitely you could tell it comes from a different era.